Good morning, my YouTube viewers. It's Palestine. Welcome to my channel. Basically, I had something that I wanted to discuss this morning. But before I discuss it, I just wanted to say I'm wearing this top, and I'm not really that crazy about the top. I think I got the top during COVID or before COVID, sometime around there. And I'm not really crazy about it, but I don't have that many tops that will go with blue. And so even though I'm not that crazy about it, because I don't have that many tops that go with blue, I'll just go ahead and wear it until I can't wear it anymore. Um, Basically, what I want to discuss was, obviously my boyfriend and I have to go to handouts because we're destitute. And, I do work, but I work permitted hours, which is 14 hours a week. And then I get help from the government as well, but it's not a lot of help, and I still need to go to handouts to get food and things. And one of the handouts that we go to, you get a meal. And so on the Tuesday night, we go get a meal, and which is good because I don't have a proper cooker. And because I don't have a proper cooker, I can't make a lot of food. Like, I can't bake a cake, or I can't roast a chicken or anything like that. So it's good for me to be able to go on Tuesday nights to this place, Queen's Arms, and get a meal. Well, one of the things that happens when you go to these handouts is you meet a lot of people who are down and out, a lot of people who are drug addicts, alcoholics, sell their bodies for money, gamblers. A lot of them have been in prison. A lot of them are mentally ill. And so you get those kind of people. Well, one thing that happens when you go to handouts, and I don't understand this at all, you get a lot of these people will go into the handouts and ask other people for money. And I do not understand that at all, because people are at a handout because they're hard up and they haven't got money. So why are you going to go to a handout and ask people for money? There's this one instance, this man, I won't say his name, that he uses drugs, and so he is exploiting this woman, can't say her name either, and he takes her money from her so he can buy drugs, and I imagine she's using the drugs as well. And one time at a handout at Fairview Center on a Saturday, and I wasn't there when it happened because we were at a Bible study or something, and apparently he was asking people for money and nobody would give him any money, and he had a bust up, he had a meltdown, and he busted the place up. And because he busted the place up, he's banned. So he's not allowed to go there indefinitely. But he's still got this woman that he's exploiting going there, getting him food, and taking the food to him. But while I say he's exploiting her, she's not innocent, because she was in prison for 14 years for a very serious, violent crime, which I'm not going to say on YouTube because I don't want to get anybody to complain about my video, and I don't want to get a strike against me or anything like that. So I'm not going to say what it was, but it was a very serious, violent crime, and she was in prison 14 years for that. So while I say he's exploiting her, she's not innocent. And then, and then there was this other guy. He was going around asking people to give him 10 and 20 pounds. Who's got 10 and 20 pounds? I got 20 pounds. I put 20 pounds in my electric meter every week. So Yeah, that's what I spend my 20 pounds on. And I haven't seen him. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know if he's gone to prison or if he's gone to prison or if he took a drug overdose, but I haven't seen him in ages. And so I don't know what's happened to him. But there's this one woman that I met at the handouts, and actually I met her before the handouts. And the reason why is because I met her at this place called Alana House. And Alana House is a place where women with complex needs can go. And that's where I met her. And I've heard other people talking about her. So although she doesn't say it, I do know she is mentally incapacitated in some way because she has a bus pass. And she wouldn't get her bus pass if she wasn't mentally incapacitated. Now, she does say that she has a learning disability. She does admit to that, but I think she also has a mental illness because they're not going to give you a bus pass unless you've got a serious mental illness. And so I saw her, and basically, so what happened was because she got my number. So I told my boyfriend, I said, I don't know how she got my number. Well, what happened was she came to me and she said, oh, I'm changing my number and I'm giving you my number. So this is my new number. So I want you to have my new number. So what I did was I put her number into the phone and then I sent her a text message just to make sure that I had her number correct. And that's how she got my number. So she says I'm a good friend. I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good friend. We don't socialize together. We only see each other at the handouts. I don't go to the handouts to socialize. If I wanted to socialize, I will go to a coffee morning or I will go to church. I'm not going to go to handouts and socialize with drug addicts, alcoholics, people that sell their bodies, people who've been to prison. I don't want to socialize with those kind of people. But anyway, she says I'm a good friend. I'm not a good friend. I barely know her. And so now, three times now, she has asked me for money. One time she phoned me at church and asked me for money at church. And I didn't ask why she needed the money, but I did lend her £5 that afternoon. £5 is not going to go very far. I spend £5 on electricity in 2 days. So £5 is not going to go out very far. I didn't ask her why she needed the money, but I lent her the money and she did pay the money back. And then around Christmas time, when I had my benefits taken away from me, by the way, she came to me at the table and she asked me to lend her £5. And again, I didn't ask her why she needed the money, but I lent her the money. And I wasn't happy to do it. I had my benefits taken away from me. And then a third time, this was a few weeks ago, she sent me a text message asking me for £10. And so this is the classic adage of you give people an inch, they'll take a mile. So you lend them £5 and now they want £10. And I said, well, I can't give you £10 because I've had my benefits taken away from me, but I can lend you £5. So I did actually lend her the £5. I wasn't happy about it. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't happy, but I did it. And now because she's a tall girl and she keeps her head shaved. And since she's tall and she keeps her head shaved, if she's wearing a coat and you can't see her breast, you might think she's a man, but she's not a man. She's a woman. And I was speaking to my dyslexic friend, and he said that he's seen her many times at Admiral. Well, Admiral is a gambling place where they have games, machines, and things. And I didn't know if it was true or not, because I know he's a bit economical with the truth sometimes. So I just said, okay, I thought, well, I don't want to give her any more money. Well, last night, what happened was we were walking back from the handout, and she was walking the other side. And my boyfriend said, well, there she is, because she was wearing a white top with black dots on it and her normal jeans, and she wasn't wearing a hat. And the thing is this is another thing. If you watch my previous videos, in one video I show you this coat I have to wear that's torn. Okay, I'm walking around in a torn coat, and I cannot justify getting a new coat until like maybe the arm split or the zipper breaks or something like that. I have to wear that coat. I can't go around buying new coats just because I want a new coat. And then she's always got a nice coat on. She's always got nice shoes on. She's always got a nice handbag on. I don't. I have to wear shoes until they have a fault in them, until they get a hole in them. And I got rid of one pair of shoes because the soles were in bad condition and I kept tripping on them. But I have to wear shoes until they're no longer wearable. I don't get to wear nice shoes, I have to wear a coat until something breaks, like a zipper or a sleeve or something like that. I don't get to buy new coats. And here she is asking me for money, walking around in a nice coat, nice shoes, nice handbag. I don't get all that. And then so I'm going to see her, but me, my boyfriend, and my dyslexic friend were watching her. And my boyfriend and my dyslexic friend saw her walk into Admiral. And I didn't see it because a bus drove by and I didn't see it. So they said, yes, she did walk into Admiral. And then she left, probably didn't have any money. And then she left, and then she went outside and she was talking to somebody. She was probably asking them for money. But I just decided, why am I giving her money for gambling? I didn't know why she needed the money. I didn't ask her why she needed the money. But I just decided that I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to give her any money for gambling anymore. Even if she pays me back, I'm not going to support her gambling because I don't get to go around in nice clothes. Almost everything I have, I've gotten at Primark, Poundland, a charity shop, or a handout. Almost everything I have is really cheap. I don't have any money to buy nice things. And all the shoes I have, I've got them at Shoe Zone or Primark or Poundland. Or I did get a pair of shoes at TK Maxx, and I only wear them to work. I don't wear them outside of work. I don't have nice handbags. I just wear the same handbag every day. So why am I giving money to a gambler so she can go gamble? I can't gamble. I don't have the money. And she also smokes. I can't smoke. I don't have the money for smoking. So I'm giving her money so she can buy cigarettes and gamble. And I just decided I'm not going to do it anymore. I know it's going to ruin the friendship because it never was a friendship. I never socialized with her or anything. It never was a friendship. So it's going to ruin the friendship. But I'm just going to say next time she texts me or asks me, I'm going to say, I'm sorry I can't give it to you because I've heard rumors that you've been going to Admiral, and then me and my boyfriend actually saw you walk into Admiral, and I can't give you any money if you're just gonna spend it on cigarettes and gambling, and that will ruin the friendship. But she's not really a friend anyway. But I'm not gonna give her the money. I'm not even gonna tell her I don't have it, which I don't have it. I don't have any money for cigarettes. I don't have any money for gambling. So why am I giving her money for cigarettes and gambling? So that concludes this video. I just wanted to let you know some of the problems I have with people at the handouts asking me for money, but I'm not giving her any money anymore. It will ruin the friendship, but I'm not going to do it. If I don't have money for cigarettes and I don't have money for gambling, why am I giving her money for that? And that concludes this video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And it means a lot to me that you're watching my video. And I will be making another video for you very soon. My next medical appointment is May 13th, where I have a dental appointment. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. Not at all. So thank you again for watching my videos. I'll be communicating with you soon.